Oh, we actually did get everything. I think just about including all the loot, too. So, really, no reason to go back there. Thank goodness. So I really don't want to ever see that ever again. And I'm sure these guys don't either. Okay. Honestly, the hypochondriac and hemophobia aren't that bad. That's not great. That's the one where it could be irritating depending on the map. Or it could be nothing. I wouldn't think that androids would count, but if they did, then it'd be worse. And how bad are the wounds? 3 days, 1 day, 3 days, 4 days. Yeah, no one got really horribly wounded that time, amazingly. So, I think on account of the mission being short. Yeah, we're gonna go with Mind of Steel. Start fixing your trauma. Yeah, Gunner. Because the high impact rounds there were actually really useful. I think that was a big part of what let them manage. Because I noticed the suppression was slowing them down a lot more. Yeah, we're going to save 5% more retribution points out of those options. So we came back with a lot fewer tools, a lot more sentry guns, and a lot more med kits. So, win some, lose some on that. And yeah, we spent a good chunk of that mission detected, but we weren't there very long.
You corporate ladies better start explaining what the hell happened out there.
It appears my superiors have been very thorough in their exploitation of leaving.
Tell me something I don't know. The 77 Uprising, does that ring a bell? I was there, on the wrong side of history, by the way. I know your fucking company would rather shoot innocents than lose $1. What are you hiding, Price?
Harper, calm down. Pointing fingers won't do any good now.
I'm sorry. Am I still in charge here? We need a plan, and a plan I can get behind. No more satellites or override bullshit. My men, these people, we need to leave, and soon.
We still have a few days ahead of us. Maybe enough to repair the Otago.
The Otago's toasted. You've seen this ship. It's barely a base.
Perhaps your chief engineer will know more on that matter.
It's worth a try. I'm sure Corrigan will help us out.
So yeah, that entire mission was essentially pointless. We accomplished nothing other than traumatizing a lot of our own people. So why didn't we just jump to leave? Why did that have to exist? Okay. Took a short break there. So let's see. There's new stuff we could research in the lab. Okay, ignores damage done to armor by acid burst attacks. So if their armor's gone, it's still going to hurt them. Which might actually make the armor upgrades more worth it than I initially thought that they were. I'm not going to go for it for right now, because right now, at best, we have 3 points of armor, and that's usually gone very fast. But we may eventually go for that.
Corrigan, listen. These nukes, they're about to...
Save your breath, Sarge. I heard.
Then I need you to be honest with me. You reckon the Otago could take off?
Sergeant, you know her. She was made to last. With a bit of care and the right materials, I can assure you that this beauty will fly again. But surviving these missiles? Space? That's a whole different ballgame.
Can't just stay in low orbit like Pioneer Station?
You really want to bet low orbit will remain safe once Phase 2 hits?
Hayes is right, Sergeant. If we want to escape this rock, our only option is a better shield and enough cryotubes for everyone.
All right. So what do you need, specifically?
A damn miracle. But specifically, a massive source of energy for the shield. That only solves one of our problems, though. Our cryosleep control panel was damaged during the crash, and we lost the gas mixing chip. Without it, hypersleep will be unstable. At best.
You let me worry about that. First things first, the shield. Let's have a word with that director of yours, Hayes. In the meantime, Corrigan, take care of the ship, but do it fast.
You got it, Sarge.
Thanks.
Building better worlds, huh? Time to live up to your tagline, Director Price. Is there something on Lethe we could use to boost our shields?
Our chief engineer believes an external power source could do the trick. Pharaoh Spire might well have...
Forget Pharos. There's no power source like that here. I have a better idea. But first, I need some guarantees. Would my employees and I be allowed aboard the Otago? Will we be safe on your ship?
Do you really think we have time for a deal?
A deal is the very thing that separates us from these creatures, Sergeant. The one I'm offering is simple. I need to get aboard the Otago. In exchange, I will recover your daughter.
Cassandra. Is she alive?
As director of the Wayland-Yutani operations on Lethe, I have full access to the personal data transmitters surgically implanted in the colonist. Therefore, I can confirm that your daughter is indeed very much alive.
Where is she?
One of my associates, Theo Stern, is tracking her PDT as we speak.
Listen to me.
The clock is ticking, Sergeant. I need your word.
You have it, Director. Please, tell us where we can find enough energy for the shield.
What you're looking for can be found in an atmospheric processor. The same technology that allows humans to breathe on this rock. One of them, Sigma-12, is still running on standby thanks to its power core. You see, Sergeant? We did build better worlds.
All right. Send a squad there. I'll guide you.
So now we're back to just trying to repair the ship because now we need to somehow make it space-worthy. The 22 days until planet bombardment, that seems like an awfully odd number for it to just start at. So I'm going to assume that that countdown has been going for a while. I don't know if it's been going since the game's start and it's just been hidden, or if maybe when Director Price told us about Pioneer Station, it started counting down. Like maybe it started at 25 days. I think it's been like 3 days since she initially told us about that. Well, let's see. We went up there 3 times and there were a couple of days in between. It's been like 5 days at least. So maybe it's been counting down since she told us about it. Maybe it's been counting down since the game start and now I can just see it. I don't know. But we have 22 days to get out of here. And we cannot deploy today because there are no available Marines. Well, unless we can get a bunch of them back. He's exhausted. You're only tired, so... Well, no, we're completely out of physicians. We're out of people. I think we're out of deployments, too, actually. But... Next day.
New objectives are awaiting your review.
Becker thinks he can delay the infestation by sending probes all across the planet that will emit a disturbing frequency for the Xeno, but it will require a lot of resources. Yeah. Okay, so that actually took it back down to level 2. I was worried that it was going to be like, well, you just hit level 3, and so that event just came up at a terrible time, but I went for it anyway, and luckily it worked. Okay, unassigned physicians in the med bay. Let's try to... Paranoid's pretty bad, so you would have to go... right into the trauma unit. So let's just get...
This one's a priority. Understood.
And you.
This one's a priority. Understood.
Good news is, after this day passes, we'll have a bunch of people down to just one day. And signs will come back, and then we'll have all these guys down to just one day, so we could get all of them back potentially. We're going to start getting a lot of people back, which is good. We have 5 Marines available. Let's figure out if anyone should go. Hypochondriac is, again, not that bad. No trauma and no trauma. So, honestly, no. Don't really want to send anyone in for that.
This one won't
Let's try to get some upgrades for you, because I get the feeling you're going to be on this next mission. Yeah, high impact rounds. And I'm going to hold off on the other stuff for now. All right, we're going to let Smith rest, and we're going to take the other 4, which does mean we're going to have 2 sergeants, and I don't think their stuff stacks, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think it stacks. I think you just get 1. So we're going to have another sergeant that already has the radio bag, I think. I'm going to double check that.
This one won't let you down.
Yeah. So we're going to have them both on this mission. There's not really a good way around that unless we wanted to take Smith. And he's tired, and I'd really like to let him rest. Because if we push him, then he's going to be exhausted, and then we won't be able to use him for a while. So I'm just not going to upgrade Abilene on this one because the upgrades won't stack.
Understood. Uploading mission data.
We're actually going to have a lot of sergeants on this, which is unfortunate, but here we are. You've got the shotgun, you've got mines, you've got the incinerator. And the one person who can use the better weapons is already using them. None of the other ones are high ranked enough. Okay. How many tools do we even have? We have 2. So we're going to take the 2 that we've got. And we're going to take 2 med kits, and we're just going to hope that we find some more stuff. Because we need it at this point. And 3 of the guns, kind of hoping that we find another one to bring back, as usual. And we're going to take these 2 upgrades, and on we go.
Listen up, Marines. It's time to leave this place for good. Corrigan reckons we can overload our shield. But for that, we'll need to steal a power core, nuclear grade. Lucky for us, We might find one just like it on Atmosphere Processor Sigma-12. There's a good chance we'll find a nest there. But standard rules of engagement apply. So if there's anyone alive down there, we get them out. We save everyone we can.
All right, Marines. We're after that atmospheric processor's power core. Our beloved Otago needs it for its shield. So we enter, we steal the thing, and we get back to the ship. Nice and easy.
According to Director Price, the processor still runs on standby, so there could be survivors working on that power core.
Hayes needs access to the SATCOM to prove this little theory. So let's start there.
Well, survivors or cultists.
We got a body, Sarge. Ruptured chest.
Guess we can't have nice things. Squad, assume there's critters nearby.
Okay, so we're kind of inside a perimeter wall in this little bit here. Looks like there's a terminal there. Of course, there's that door there. There's a PDA there. And I guess we're at just follow the objectives right now because I think most other stuff is locked.
On my way. Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad.
This is Sarah Randall, Administrative Director of WY Atmospheric Processor Sigma-12. Spire, do you copy? Anyone?
You hear that? Let's have a look.
This is Sarah Randall, Administrative Director of WY Atmospheric Processor Sigma-12. Spire, do you copy? Anyone?
Waiting for the person who was behind.
Sigma-12 is compromised. That cult! I still have 5 employees on site. Listen, these are engineers, biologists, security officers, valuable people. Please, Spire, you have to help us.
Seems that director of yours isn't big on saving her employees, Hayes.
Don't be unfair, Sergeant. If the Darwin era is here, there could be a mole among those survivors. We don't need one aboard the Otago.
Fair enough, but valuable people, that we could use. Keep an eye out, Marines. There could be clues lying around.
We won't go far without SATCOM. Better check it first.
On it. Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad.
Okay, we have 2 logs here, so here's the one we just picked up. Personal journal, Administrative Director Sarah Randall. Doesn't matter how long I do this job, I'll never lose sight of what we're doing here. Give it 1,000 years, and Lethe will be home to millions. And not one of them could call this mudball home if not for our work. Atmosphere processors literally bring life to dead worlds. They're modern-day miracles. It's a proud legacy in the making, and a job worth doing well. Security Officer Ian Reddington. I don't care what Chief Hart says, there's something living in the tower lower levels. I can feel it. No, them, watching me whenever I have to patrol down there. I've written up scores of reports, but hardly anyone reads them, and the ones who do just laugh them off. After the last one, the chief wanted to know if I'd been taking my meds. Dropped hints that he'd put me on sick leave if I didn't shape up. Wintergreen's about the only one who takes me seriously. She's alright. Maybe I can get her to go on patrol with me and prove I'm not imagining it.
Come on, team. Quiet. It didn't see us. Drone spotted. Move! Move!
That's a nice place to work. If you don't mind bugs, that is.
Safe position taken.
Okay. So we have one in stasis over there that very nearly saw us, and I think the one out here may have also been stasis. I'm not sure.
On it.
I think we're far enough back that we can go ahead and loot that. And there's a data pad right there. I guess we might be able to walk up and get into hiding. Maybe?
Come on, team.
Probably not. Nope. Okay.
Grenade!
Let's rock! Tango down!
Alright, got that one. And you know what? If we're gonna be in the middle of a frickin' hunt, here, grab that.
Hey, I found something. Looks like
Grab
a
that. Quickly, please. Terminal correspondence, Janice, Delaware. From Transit Manager Janice Delaware to Administrative Director Sarah Randall. As requested, the consignment has been delivered to the South Storage Hangar. All goods have been accounted for, but you'll want a more permanent solution before too much longer. An ammunition stockpile is already a tempting target for smugglers, and you've got plenty of other high-value commodities already on site. Consider this your official warning in accordance with protocol. You can do as you wish from here on out. It's not my neck on the line.
Got him. They look intact to me. It's a drone!
Okay, we're already in a hunt, and there's definitely like a door back there that I'm going to want to get to, so I'm probably just going to attack these things.
Decorations. There's more than one creature running around. Stay frosty, squad.
Because, yeah, I know I probably could like get into cover there and like maybe dart across, and I could have done that, but I already had to alert things to pick up that data pad, and they're already in a hunt. May as well just take these things out now rather than starting a whole separate hunt later if I fudge the stealth or if I end up having to go back that way.
grenade!
Here's the suppressive fire. There we go.
Suppressive fire! They've got our set. Look alive! Let's rock! I really love this gun.
It's a drone!
It's a drone where? Not seeing it so far. I'm kind of just moving the cursor. Oh, there it is. Let's just take it out. We're already in a freaking hunt. Let's just do this. Oh, we're running a wee bit low on command points.
Suppressive fire! Kill that bastard! They've got our set. Look alive! You! Don't mess with me!
I really love this gun.
Let's see if there are any more.
Move on! Loads
Okay,
of goodies
tools.
there. Maybe we can find a way to those.
They lost your track, squad. Good job.
Okay, the hunt's over, so we're back to actually caring about if there are stasis ones trying to stay out of their way. Because if we start another hunt now, it'll fill the whole meter up, whereas alerting them before, it briefly just paused it going down until it was dead, which didn't usually take very long. So the consequences of getting caught now are a lot worse.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Okay.
Come on, team.
There's the SATCOM link.
That's the SATCOM room. Can you connect me to that terminal, Marines?
On it.
Accessing terminal.
Good. I found a path to the processor's power core, but no specific location. That SATCOM had other interesting things to say, though.
Interesting. As in...
A hangar, full of goods. Maybe it'll help Corrigan adapt the power core to the Otago's shield. I also spotted an armory, if your men need a refill. And finally, A sector map. Atmospheric processors are slightly out of my field. Not going inside blindly is probably a good idea.
Thanks for the heads up, Hayes. It's your call, squad lead. Either we explore the area, or we move straight to the power core. But we better be ready.
On it.
Okay, I guess searching that person got interrupted. Really hope the footage is okay there, because that kind of felt laggy there for a second, just coming out of that cutscene. I hope that's okay. I mean, it feels fine now. Worst case, maybe it got a bit choppy there for a second, which, I'm sorry, has been kind of impossible to avoid with the in-game cutscenes. Like, it got a little bit better when I turned some settings down, but dropping settings further didn't really improve it when I tested a couple times. So it's about as good as it's gonna get. Oh, yeah, we would have had to walk right by there, and yeah, they would have seen us. Okay. Can we get over there? Maybe from... But the thing is, like, that terminal is on the other side of the, Okay, there's a terminal on each side, so we just need to decrypt that, I think. And that one's moving. Because they were going to start doing that at some point.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Okay. So we need to go back out this way. That thing is circling right in towards us.
Safe position taken.
Don't know how hidden that's gonna be.
Safe position taken.
There. Or nope, one of them is still just standing out. And again, I cannot control them individually. So, okay. Luckily, it didn't turn and look this way, or we would have been screwed, because these Marines have not hit upon the bright idea of, hey, how about you go hide right here? I really, really want to love this game, because there are things I really have enjoyed about it. But some of these problems are kind of impossible to ignore.
Move! Move! On it.
Okay, we're gonna have to burn a tool to get in there.
Access granted. There's something around.
There are the two medkits that we saw. That elevator looks pretty dang busted. Now see, when an elevator looks like that, I can tell it's broken.
Come on, team.
Affirmative.
Okay, got some ammo.
Let's see what's inside.
Let's see what's inside. Got something on the tracker.
Yeah, we need to start putting motion trackers down. Okay. Well, we're gonna put one here.
Deploying motion tracker.
This feels like a good room to potentially draw them to if necessary. I probably should have put one in the SATCOM room too, but here we are.
Double time.
Oh, and I should put one next to the truck too, because being able to just draw them to the truck, one of the best options available to you in this game, really.
Deploying motion tracker. Setting up motion tracker. Motion tracker activated.
I see a power loader over there, but I'm not seeing any option to tell the Marines to get in it. Guess I'm just going to try to remember that it's there if we end up coming across an objective that says go find a power loader, but it might just be... might be broken. Might not be something we need.
Don't get too comfy, okay? Deploying motion tracker. Come on, team. Motion tracker activated.
Okay, we got one wandering around there. Okay, there's a lot of them scattered around.
More signature spotted. Hurry up, squad!
Okay, it's...
More signatures spotted.
Safe position taken.
They won't hide us from what's over there, but might hide us if that one decides to come out.
Land support required.
Hang on.
Let's move the truck. Now here's a question. If I tell them to deploy a motion tracker, like, next to cover,
Deploying motion tracker.
they will actually remain... They can remain hidden while they do that.
Motion tracker deployed.
If I have them moving, like, right next to cover. That's nice. Right, now we've got the truck a bit closer to us. And we need to go investigate these buildings, I think.
Move on!
I do appreciate being on a map where I can actually see fairly well for runs. That's been nice.
More signals incoming. I have multiple signals. Drone spotted.
Okay, do you mean one in stasis, or one that's actually patrolling? I don't know yet. Stasis. Okay, I see it. So we could maybe dart across this hall without alerting it if we were, like, going between these two doors. If we have to, like, go up and in, that's definitely not going to work. So let's just pick another way for now. We may eventually have to alert that thing, but we don't need to do it right this second.
More signatures spotted.
Hydroponics bay, I guess?
Folks. Come on, Marines, we got a job to do.
Or, I guess, maybe a library that just happens to also have plants. Maybe it's both.
Safe position taken.
Okay, there's one moving, but it's outside.
Shh. Here's one. Affirmative.
Another log from Sarah Randall. From Administrative Director Sarah Randall to Fair Spire Operations. Everyone here, I guess. Morning. I'm pleased to report that our scavenging network problem has been dealt with. This would never have been possible without the help of our diligent security officer, Elias Drake. I know he has received several official warnings in the past, but perhaps a recommendation is in order. Let me know.
More signatures spotted.
Okay, that door is welded for the moment.
Critters tunnel. Sneaky little bastards.
Yep.
Move on.
So we could cut that weld, but I'm not really seeing a reason to. In fact, I'm seeing every reason not to at the moment.
More signatures spotted.
Like, we'll eventually, we'll, like, put the arc there and, like, go around to get in here or something later. Oh, crap.
Move! Move! Safe position taken. More signals incoming.
Okay, well, we're hiding. It's about all I can do at this moment. Come on, go in the room, go in the room, go in the room. Okay. Now I may be seeing a reason to break that weld. Okay, so options. We could hope that it doesn't double back immediately and try to just get out. Or we could, like, pull back to this cover back here. Or duck inside this room, maybe. There's no hiding place in that room. That room's locked. And our option there would be to break a weld. And there's a bunch of them wandering around outside here, so I don't think that would be the smartest idea. Okay, we're gonna just give him a minute. Okay, he's barely in that room, and I know these guys are so, even if I tell him to kind of hug this side, I'm kind of worried that one of them will run by, open the door, go, hi! And then all of the, yeah, then just sadness and pain. We're gonna pull back a little bit to this spot.
More signatures spotted.
And we're gonna see if he leaves. Because these ones can't get to us.
More signals incoming.
Oh, great. Now it's not going to come out.
More signatures spotted.
Okay, it's really not moving, so we're going to have to just try.
Safe position taken.
Please, please, please hug that wall. Keep hugging that wall.
Here's one.
Alright, there's a stasis one up here that's going to make it really difficult to get into either of these rooms because there's no cover for us really to take. Unless maybe that would count.
Hurry up, you slugs!
Safe position taken.
Okay, we can kind of use this to, like, pause and then, like, try to rush into this room from here. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I'm not seeing another way in because the stasis thing is, like, right here. So even if we came in from this direction, we would still end up just walking right on past it because I'm not seeing, like, another way into this room from there.
Stay frosty, Marines. We're spotted!
Yep, nope, not gonna work. Alright, we're gonna pull back into this room.
Light him up!
And I would want to be aiming the suppressive fire at, like, this point, like, right before the door. So they need to back up a little further.
Watch out! Ah! Burns! Burns!
Do you think they make cornbread here?
You like that, huh? Move on!
It's not like the furthest back hiding spot we can get into.
Hooah! Incoming!
Oh yeah, that thing's gonna see us. Okay.
Grenade! Looks like they found us. Watch out! More signals incoming.
Quit hiding and actually fight. Thanks.
Burns! Now that's what I'm talking about!
We do have another medkit there.
Affirmative.
So grab it. Also PDA.
It's a drone! They've got our look alive! Light him up! Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad. Watch out! You like that, huh?
Alright, I think they did actually get everything. I'm not sure what all had what, but we got it. Including the data pad that was over here. So we're gonna go out this way.
Talking about.
Take a breather. Watch that stress, squad.
Move! Move!
Locker room. Hey, Hunslet. Maybe there's shoes your size in there.
Watch out, Sarge. My size can still kick your ass.
Well, is this like a shelter room? It doesn't seem to be. I'm not seeing the pop-up for, like, weld this many doors for shelter.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Looks like
Let's do that. It'll cut the hunt short, and these guys need to rest.
Fuckers. Door secure.
Damn it! Can we get some rest now?